What are some good ideas for promoting your band's brand?
Locally.
Well,
this is before you head out regionally, I guess. Don't be shit. I mean, lots of little things. Don't stall. Play on time. Now, there's a Yeah Yeah Yeah's cover band. I think they might be called Yes Yes Yes. They're playing at 10 o'clock on Friday. Like prompt. And now that turns into a thing. You have to tell everybody, hold on a minute. It's not 10 and we're on stage at 11. Or it's 10 and we're on at 10. Right. So be prompt and do people the favor of respecting their time. I love the idea of doing a cover show for the birthday of an artist, the death of an artist, the anniversary of Dark Side of the Moon, and we're doing a punk version, or it's glitched up, we're dubbing it. There's so many things you can create an event around. Have you seen any cool ones?
A lot of there's definitely a network of local bands here. A lot of them have done charity events for various things, friends that have, gotten in accidents, yada, yada, yada. And that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
Or they did one where a show where they waived your cover, which was only a $5 cover, if you brought in canned goods. But what ends up happening there is people bring in the canned goods and then they pay the $5 anyway because they want to help out the band and yada, yada, yada. So it's kind of a nice big warm fuzzy.
And then what happens with the canned goods?
Then they go to the Second Harvest Food Bank.
Ah, okay. That's around the corner from the Madison Media Institute.
Yeah.
Across the street.
So, I don't know, it's a cool market here with local bands. I just like how it's community focused, and I think that goes really far because people are going to sit and listen to your music, I think anyway, if they feel like you're doing good stuff for the community, and they're going to listen to your music and pay more attention to you, even if they might not like it all the best. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there are people that support the community.
Right.
So you mentioned Second Harvest Food Bank, and that's great. You can be strategic about the cause that you help.
Right.
So you could go to Madison Children's Museum and say, hey, we've got 5 bands who are going to do this show. It's the anniversary of the Muppets. I don't know. The inventor of children. I don't know. We're going to do this event. We'd like you to be the benefactors of 50% of the door receipts. And really what's going to happen, and you can kind of push it along, is that the Children's Museum, who I assume have an extensive database of people, will do an email blast. Their monthly email blast will include you and your event. Now you need to then accommodate children at the event, make it an afternoon event, or whatever you need to do, but think strategically like that.
Right.
If everybody in your band smokes bags of weed and you all, there's a pipe place that makes amazing pipes, do a thing with that. Any local business that has a database is a great potential partner.
For sure.
And
I've seen that big time happening in our scene here with bands, groups of bands or whatever, forming those relationships with local businesses. And it works phenomenally well for everybody involved when it's done right.
When it's done right. And it doesn't have to be cynical bullshit.
Right.
It's like, hey, if it works best when it isn't. So if there's a cause that you believe in or an entity that you want to help, there's a great bike shop in Bridgeport in Chicago where I live. They're busting their nuts. And actually the neighborhood is really starting to explode and they're busy as hell. It can be a tattoo place. I was trying to help a tattoo place in Bridgeport and I'm out of town a lot and I just saw they're out of business.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of